Wow. Okay. So this is a 3-day-old project. They're still trying to work this out. But what had happened was, let me just go through this little recap here for you guys who missed it. They had a bunch of bots programmed to sell small amounts, which triggered the whale to dump a bunch of B&B, which immediately caused a buy and immediately caused a sell. So what they're explaining here is the Kraken just got botted, which is what I just mentioned, because they turned him on a little bit. Then his stomach emptied, not all the way, but which pumped in 2 million buys, which of course triggered a massive panic sell. The takeaway from this is Titan needs to be the one to decide the appropriate time. Obviously, they're going to code him. Titan definitely can't stay awake 24 hours a day, and not the community. Everybody keeps crying, release the Kraken. And it's really fucking annoying because, well, I mean, in all fairness, not a lot of people understand how this works. And in fact, this team is just figuring out how this works. This project's 3 days old. This is an experiment, and it seems to be working really good because we are nearly back to where we were here. Well, no, this was actually we were here before this happened, obviously. All right, so Titan's the one who needs to figure it out, not the community. They need to trust him to protect us when it's necessary. As you guys saw when we dropped by 20 million, and he used them for a very short time, it worked perfectly. Boom. They recovered from the dip decently. And he has still a ton of food in his stomach for the next dip. And the next one after that, and the next one after that. This is protection for the investors. That's the whole point of this project. You guys need to understand the Kraken is supposed to protect us in the worst conditions, not these little fucking dips. Mooners, calm the fuck down. The Kraken works best when he is unpredictable and for very short periods, not just left turned up the whole way. This is what happens there. Of course, they didn't purposely do that. People will make profits and dips will happen. That's what happens in crypto. And then here comes Titan. Because of our buyback concept, the core principle of no two sells in a row for any amount of time, they have purposely did not put any conditions to check for the sell amount. Okay? So he doesn't have a specific sell amount that triggers the whale, which he might actually fix. I'm not sure. That's up to them. So if somebody sells off 2 million, it doesn't trigger the whale to turn up. Which is probably a good thing because if somebody's sitting to dump 2 million and has 5 to come in, they're gonna reap the benefits. So you use a unique functionality to go with the minimum value and the Kraken can get loaded. And then in the worst conditions, which is what happened, or similar, or maybe even worse than this, it was actually he was out of office for 2 hours. When he came back, he saw a lot of FUD about the Kraken. There are a lot of people who create bots to send more than 2,000 sell transactions in seconds to trigger the buybacks, right? They're not gaining anything in doing this. It's just the Kraken just keeps buying and burning. The FUDders took advantage of this. The Kraken has built 12,000 B&Bs back already just from this dump. I mean, come on. Come on, you guys. The devs don't own any coins. This is not a rug. The coins don't even vest for a month. The liquidity pool is huge. I need you all guys to realize that we invented this, and it's still an experiment. Now people know how the advantage they can take of this situation to use it wisely when necessary. If you do not believe in this project, get the fuck out of here. Okay? They, of course, need to figure out the best way to use him. They already have. Don't let them manipulate a scary position, and Titan will build the proper protections. This is why they did not renounce ownership. Do you understand the importance of that? Once you renounce ownership of a project, you cannot do anything anymore. You cannot recode. You cannot fix stuff. So this antiquated idea of renouncing ownership in this situation, not other situations, this situation would have been completely pointless. It would have come in and just eaten the ball, and this would have crashed in a day, which is what happened with these other little knockoffs that are going on right now. 11.38% of the circulating supply of tokens is now burned. It's only been 3 days, you guys. 3 days. Everyone's tokens are valuable. And how many reflections did everybody get off of this little thing right here? I think I got like 11 billion or some shit. That's when I looked. If anyone asks for the release of the Kraken, you little fucking moon boys, get the fuck out of here, and you're going to be removed from the group. They're 3-day olds and has a lot of potential to go up. You guys do not realize they're actually more than 100 million market cap if we combine both the liquidity pool and the Kraken. The Kraken is not in the liquidity pool, you guys. It's a separate savings account. We'll go in there, and more time is potential. If you're looking for a short-term pump and dump, get the fuck out of here. We've been working on our depths, the website redesign. They're doing all kinds of shit. 3-day old project, keep in mind. If you cannot watch the chart going up and down, then get the fuck out of here. Buy, turn your computer off, go to the beach, come back in 10 years, be a millionaire. If you guys fall for their tactics, confidence, all right, the Kraken will rebuild and come back much stronger. This is a learning experience. If you hold, you will earn so much more on this. Thank you very much. There's a breakdown of what happened, you guys. For those who missed it, please watch. And mods, if you could please pin. I love you guys. Ever rise. Por vida.